Hello, welcome to the Research Cat. We're back today in an effort to try and get any one of our many problems solved. The biggest problem that we have, of course, is the error, which has been the problem for the last couple of sessions. Not really sure how to fix this. So I've decided to give myself, this is recording number 11 since we had an issue 2 episodes back and we missed the one. So I'm going to give myself to episode 20. And if I can't fix things by then, I'm going to say, well, we're going to need to restart it. And I'm not going to restart immediately. I'm going to run through a couple of the other games. And then we might come back to this in another time and see if we can do better at it. In order to fix the oxygen, we probably also have to fix the air. This way people can give comments and I'll get a chance to review them. And we'll see what maybe we can do better in the next time. So let's first deconstruct these things, fix them up, and put up better statues. And then I think to get the power, we need to work on, I think all the power is connected. Yeah, it's just that we need to get the supplies up there into the power. So we'll work on that as well. And we'll dig this out. And then we can also put on the corner up here that. Now, we just don't have the lumber. And we are collecting it, so it's just got to grow. And I think we were going to start getting our farm together here. And we're doing okay at getting this in. It's not a complete failure, but it's more of a failure than I'd like. The fact that we keep losing our water is not because of our power issues, is not really helping matters out any. So that is going to be a bit of a challenge. I think I want the furniture panel, right? Yes. Okay. And Max can do exosuit training, so I think we'll put him on construction. And we should probably also who do we have here on because this is our polluted cool slush geyser, huh? And we're digging down here. Huh, well, we've dug over here. These plants are dead. So you know what I think we're going to do is we're going to dig across. This is coal and iron. Let's go across this and some phosphorite. Now that hydrogen will drift up, but that's fine. And it's warm, which is a bit of a problem. I think oh, see, it's my power. I keep sitting here like, well, I wonder why this isn't going, but I'm pretty sure that's the power. Let's see, the plumbing, well, comes up. And then comes, well, should come right across here and then back up. I wonder why. Probably. Let's see. Where's my plumbing again? Oh yeah, see, I got plumbing, I got my, I got it going in two different directions. Okay, we have to fix that. Where is my plumbing? So, let's deconstruct it here. Okay. Then let's look at this plumbing again. So we're pumping here, we're sending the water down, and then we want to return it back up to here. So let's put plumbing pipe in. Huh. Well, let's do it this way. Let's put a plumbing pipe down here. Let's deconstruct here. Let's put another piece of the pipe across, and the vent. That way it has its own dedicated vent. That way I'm not trying to run water two ways. This is like one of those logic puzzles. And then I think that will not back up this as much. Well, I really need you guys to fix this. And put that on that. There we go. Okay. That'll get our trees growing, and that will help with our power issues. And then the next issue is going to be in we should also dig out. We should dig out, let's see, what is this? Granite? Let's dig there. We'll let this all drift up. We're manufacturing some oxygen here, but I don't think we have enough, let's see. So in our seeds, we don't have any more oxyferns. Alright, well, I think what we're going to have to do then is, and we're trying to dig here, to explore. I've locked this up for the moment so we don't get any more water coming down here. And over here, they would need to fix this. But we don't need to do that quite yet. So what we really just need them to do is to dig a little further down. Oh, and we have a little cleanup there to do. I don't know. We're going into here, which should be nice. Oh, there's another vent down there. Well, where is that vent? Directly under our ladder. Okay, I can work with that. Let's bring this ladder down. And then we'll dig out a little section here. We'll dig another section here. We'll keep that fire pole here. And then my plan is we'll put in a little, maybe a little spot like this. Actually, I'm going to, because there's the vent. Let's go there. This is neutronium. So they can go up too. So we're going to cut that. And let's do this. I want to put in some gates. That's what I was trying to figure out. I want to put a gate in here. And I want to put another one. I think I want to put it there. This way, they can come down here. Oh, should put it here. So this way they can come down here. We'll figure out what this thing is down here, and then we can go across this. We can portion it off if it's something we can't use. And if it's something we can use, we'll build into it. Until then, we'll just keep coming down into here a little bit. We can bypass it without too much trouble. It just got lighter down here because they dug a little bit further. And I just saw down here somewhere slime, so that will be something there. We'll have them dig that out. Okay. It's not really growing. All right, well, and we finished this part here. So it's not terrible. I mean, the oxygen's terrible. Well, maybe it is terrible. So Turner here, we're going to have him continue. I don't want him doing that. We'll give him farming. I don't want to go over on the morale is the problem. And then on Rowan, he gets an advantage up here, but he has to start here. So we'll do that. And then Mary will gain a bonus on, but I think I'm going to give her on digging. And then over here, we'll take a look at, we have a narcoleptic here, so we, under our self-made rules, so we have a farter and a falling asleep at the same time. But 3 skills and germ resistant, which is good. So we'll have Otto come on in. And we'll have him go into farming. Make sure he has a bed. Not sure he has a bed. Right, 13, 4. Oh, we've got beds right there. Okay, we're good. We're good. Actually, these beds even have oxygen. That puts them ahead of some of my beds. All right, and then let's put in 2 vents here. Oh, actually, while I'm thinking about that, we'll put in 2 above. But I don't want to put them up there. Actually, don't want to put those in. And the reason I don't want to put those in is when I'm looking at my heat here. Yeah. As I'm looking at my heat here, I'm going to put insulated tiles across. Okay. Now we also have to check our priorities. And who do we have on digging right now? Hopefully, we've got 2 on digging. Otto here, we're going to put on farming so that we can have a little more luck with our trees and power. That gives us 3 on farming. We're still really good on food, so I'm not going to worry too much about that yet. But if it gets down to maybe 50,000 kcal, I'll start to worry. But right now, I'm not. And then let's check our schedule. And let's move auto down onto this second shift. Okay. Now, we should really start making suits. So from here, we'll have reed fibers soon enough. We'll do this one. We'll create 2 in the beginning. And over here, we don't have any recipes yet. Okay. We won't get any recipes until we actually get some materials for it. That's how the recipes come up. And they just have to finish digging this out. All right. Salt or rust. Don't care about that right now. This is wrong temperature. I don't want to get into the oxalate, but I do want to put in some insulated tiles. So let's put some insulated tiles across here. And then we'll dig a little bit here. Okay. And then we'll deconstruct here, and then we'll put a bulkhead across that. Our oxygen is still ugly, but no, it's still ugly. It's just bad. You know, the next time I do a vertical farm, I think what I'm going to do is put them up at 4 tiles and then have one be underneath and one up. That way I can have the pipes be close together and they can I can have the oxygen be set up a little differently. I think the plants will grow upside down. I'll have to test that. I don't see why they wouldn't. And that would actually help with the trees too. So I think I'll do that when I'm running the pipes. I should have planned this out just a little bit better. I keep telling myself that once the oxygen gets fixed, or at least is better, I will come back and I'll come back and fix some of this stuff. Unfortunately, the oxygen is never improved, and so we're just having problems. We're not actually going to run this ladder any further. Because I'm not going down into here. And while it's interesting to have these little packets and pockets of stuff of hydrogen, they're not really useful because what I need is a hydrogen vent. Maybe this thing down here will prove to be a hydrogen vent. I mean, this hydrogen has to be coming from somewhere, right? So, because that would be helpful. because then this pocket could fill up. I could put a sensor in here and then pipe the hydrogen straight up into my capture point up at the top. I could have it be down too, but I would rather have, since the hydrogen should just eventually work its way up here, I'd rather pipe it out of here. Even though it's a little bit extra work. And then have the all the power up in one area. Ideally, it'd be nice if I had a hydrogen vent down below and a hydrogen vent up above, but I don't know that I'm going to have that. So this is putting out a little bit of oxygen. And this is damaged due to this, but once I get a suit, I'll come out here and we'll get this straightened out. And we're still digging here. Oh, I can't go further this direction. So to the east, arbitrarily we'll call this east. To the east, well, I guess this would be west, right? If we orient it to the right is the east and the west. I have this trouble in the Despair simulator too. So if I come out to the all the way to the left here, this is the edge of the board. So that means that's the center. We can spread a little bit further up. This is the edge over here. So we're actually, we know where the edges are. Actually, we have a door there. We should go across. Where is... We'll go across there. Find out what that door is. And then our right and left were set. Now we just got to get our up and down. We'll improve farming. We'll improve our art. And we'll improve our supply. Okay. You can give them little hats, but I have not given them hats yet. Doesn't look like we're going to dig that out. Okay. So we got that build down there. I think this one's doing this. No, just collecting water. Our trees are growing. And we have a pipe blocked. I thought that was actually working. My plumbing is a mess. Let's see. So it's coming out here. Let's send it up here. So let's deconstruct here. And then clean up, whoops, clean up from where we did that. Still have a pipe blocked. But we'll simplify the plumbing some, because the plumbing is really a problem. And then it's clean water that comes up. I don't think it's blocked as much as we haven't used it, so that'll be fine. I'm a little worried that this is growing too full anyway. You know, let's put this here. We'll dig this out here. Because then we'll be prepared to drop this lower. Because I think I'm going to have to drop this tank down. Well, actually, we'll wait till it gets up a little bit more. But then we'll be prepared Okay. And by that I mean we won't be taken totally by surprise. Algae is great. Don't have narcoleptic. Taking the algae. And Lindsay will take operating. We're at 5%, that isn't too bad. Our food went down a little bit, but we're still okay. Our oxygen is still terrible. We're getting low on water here, which means I might have to fix that before I get my suits together. Because we need reed fiber, and I had reed fiber in theory, but it's the temperature problem, right? So our temperature needs to be 22 to 37, and it is 19 here. Oh, because it needs to warm up. But it's warming up. So these will start to grow pretty soon, I think. All right. Let's try to get this figured out. I'd much rather switch to hydrogen power if this happens to be hydrogen. We have one oxygen set here. Maybe what I'll do is put in here another oxygen plant. This way we'll have little oxygen stops along the way. Actually, I'm going to grab that. Well, oh, I forgot to turn the sound up. Okay. So I want to monitor this because when they get down into this, I prefer they don't die because they've done something stupid, and they do things stupid all the time. I'd also like to get these get into here a little bit, though there's no real reason for it. This is slime and algae together. We'll see. I got 5 tons of algae, so I'm actually doing okay with it. I don't want to bring in more than I need to. What is this name? Chlorine. So this is coal. Well, let's see. Just kind of depends what this is. put this together. Ugh. And they're starting to suffocate inside the base. That's really bad. Maybe it'll be an oxygen vent. That would be good. I don't actually know if there are oxygen vents. Ugh. Okay. We're starting to get some work down here. Oh. Hmm. I know. I know. I know. Ugh. But we got a little oxygen here now coming, so this should help. They don't have to run all the way up the ladder now. It's a polluted water vent. Well, not as useful. So, let's lock this. Let's cancel this. Because what I need is more polluted water. Okay, well, and then we will lock this. And then this way we'll just shut this thing down for the moment. And let's see what we've got going on up here. Now we're starting to slowly lose food. So it's not anywhere near a crisis, but we have this, and over here we have this. So, who is on our cleanups? So we have storing here. We have both Rowan and Stinky. Oh, and we have Lindsay. Okay. And we have, let's take, we have anybody here that's good at life support? No. Toggling is under the operating part. We're going to leave that alone for the moment. Doctoring, we don't also have anyone doing. I'll have to redo my priorities pretty soon. Really? This base is kind of a mess. I haven't given up yet, but I also don't really know how to fix it. Oops, meant dig. Okay. Alright, so what we should probably do then is get this together. Is this powered actually? I don't know. We'll see. Put 10 on each. Alright, and then that's probably plumbing, it looks like. Yes. So, we'll extend the floor. And then we'll go up across this. I think what we need for that is, I don't think we've researched it yet. Well, we got somebody dancing until we ran out of power. We have Ruby here. We'll put her on operate, because we want to get this exosuit together. And then here, okay, we are not narcoleptic. We're going to take the curative tablets, because we could always use some medicine. Our power generation is, well, not the greatest. Well, okay. Pipe is blocked. Oh, because it's coming to here. And this is blocked because they haven't flushed the toilets. This is empty. Oh, because of a power problem, probably. And this is this is empty, probably because this is empty because of this problem over here. Well, we're still not dealing with that yet. Although they should. Ugh, alright. Let's auto this, and then somebody's going to get sick, but let's fix this, and then let's turn this on. Oh, I don't know that they can actually go out of here. We'll have to disable that building for the moment. Alright. We'll try to get this fixed. If we disable the atmospheric checkpoint, then they can get out here. We can get this oxygen back on. And maybe we can clean up this part of the base. And then we're going to put in, I would like to leave these layers here, but let's do this. I didn't know they could do that right through the wall. Excellent. So let's now deconstruct here and here. I know, I'm sorry. Poor Max. And then poor Ren. Ren was smart though. He did it after Max took most of the damage there. And maybe what we should do is put a pole, a ladder here, since they want to go up here. All right. Then we have water flowing here again. Although not over here. Oh no, we do have it coming here eventually. Let's see. Where's our plumbing? Here we go. This is going to be a maximum gas pressure issue. Alright, well, I don't see this base surviving much longer. Ugh. How did she get there? I mean, how did she get there? Ugh, alright, well. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. Kind of sad. Wow. Okay. They have to run a long ways to get their oxygen back. I mean, I feel really bad for them. I don't exactly know what to do about it. But I still feel bad for them. Well, we'll get them a mechanical surfboard. Then they can pretend to be surfing while we're struggling with everything else. I could come straight up through here. I don't really want to. I'd actually like to come around here. I think that's the way we're going to do that. And if we put in a sensor here, I think the way that we have to put the sensor in, well, if I put a sensor in here that says that if there's hydrogen here, don't open it, they'll never come in here. Because the hydrogen could get trapped here and then prevent movement. I think we're just going to keep it here. And then let's put a straight down. Okay. Well, with Mary having died, we have our food slowly building up again. And that means she got buried over here. Well, that's Camille and Joshua. Huh. I thought she got buried over there. She got moved somewhere. Huh. Well. Okay. Sadly, at this point, with the base being this large and having this many problems, we've started to run into issues. This is because of a power problem. because I can't keep track of everything. And our stress has gone all the way up again. So that's not good either. I think I need liquid tanks here, perhaps. Because then I'd have to heat. I think I'm gonna try, if I heat the metal into a liquid and then smelt it and then it comes out on the other end to be cooled as a solid. But I don't have liquid tanks. Well, I'll have to get that too. No shortage of details here. This is algae here. So let's go straight up. And then let's put this up. Oops. This up. We're coming to the end of the time for this episode, but this was episode 12, 11. I think this is 11. So we'll give it a few more times to try to get this figured out. And if we can't get it done by 20, at least if we haven't made enough progress that we have oxygen, we will surrender the colony and we'll give them a start again. And then I'll play a couple of the other games and we'll come back to this and see if I can do any better after a little practice. I'm not sure that this base is going to be salvageable at this point, since red is bad and we're just slowly drowning in it. It's looking like a little bit like a sinking ship, and that the carbon dioxide is getting higher each time. But there's significantly more red than there is oxygen. So actually it's worse right across the board. I don't know if we're going to give ourselves enough time, a couple more episodes to try to get it fixed, but if we can't get it fixed, we're going to call it quits and we'll try again. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you have ideas on how I should fix this, you can give me a thumbs up too for the next playthrough. And hopefully I will see you next week.